Um, do you have any fun or other fun or interesting stories you have about the
I have
library?
I have a lot, but it's like I don't know if I could talk about them. uh, so yeah, it's especially working with the public. They can be very interesting, but I think the most interesting story that I have growing up in Philly and at my high school, I was what you called a closet reader. Not many people knew. You know, during my
Yeah.
day and age, not many guys was like grabbing books and just reading them. So what I would do was I would walk through the library. The way my high school was made, it was two buildings and the library set in the middle. So you had to go from one building to the next, either through the
Mm.
library or by the lunchroom. So what I would do is I would go the way walking through the library. And as I walked through the library, I would check out, well, wouldn't check out, I would look at books that I wanted to check out. And when I came back through after class, I would push them in, marking them so that after track practice and everyone's gone, I can come back and grab these books. So the librarian caught on to it
Hmm.
and he pulled the books. So I'm looking for the books and she's sitting there laughing at me. And I didn't want to go ask her because somebody might see me.
Right.
Finally, I went over there and I said, there are some books that I pushed back over there. And do you know what happened to them? And she says, yes, I do. And she slid me a book bag. And she says, it's our little secret. So now, when I walk through the library, especially the children's or teen area, and I see books pushed back, I tag those. So it's like, I wonder if there's someone out there doing what I did. Not, I haven't
Right.
had that interaction with anyone yet, but that was the funny little thing during my high school years. And when I left one high school and went to the other high school when we moved, that continued. That librarian caught on to it as well, and that probably was one of the most impactful as a child. Um, Interactions I had with a librarian, that they were that attuned to what was going on, that they would help and understand the dynamics of that age limit and how impactful it is to be popular and this and that. And those are some of the things that I look at for our patrons, especially our youth, is being able to inspire them and let them see something outside of the norm. A Black or African American male librarian is definitely embarking on an uncommon path.
Hmm.
It's definitely barking on that, embarking on it. And I remember telling my cousin, and he was like, "So you going to university?" I was like, "Oh, okay, so we're gonna do that." And now that he has kids and stuff like that, they call, "Hey, could you find such and such? Can you help me with such and such?" And I was like, "Oh, okay, it's not that funny now, is it?"
Yeah, now you need me.
now you now you need me, but it is definitely something I did and chose this path for several reasons. One, I wanted to show my community that there are different paths to success. Two is to engage them. When I came up, reading wasn't so much as a chore as it was a luxury and
Mm.
an enjoyment, and explaining how reading could be fun. My first vacation I ever took was in a book. And when we did go to, like, my parents took me to Walt Disney World, and everything there was to know about that place, I knew because I had pulled the book and and read it. And they're looking like, "How do you know all of this?" So that's
You
the
did your
part that's
research.
like impactful for our youth, is that
Mhm.
when they're inspired about something, being able to provide those resources to them to continue their inspiration and allow them to see different things that they wouldn't normally see. We have to constantly engage and be aware of the trends with our community and youth